Hello everybody, welcome to a new video and the playlist series of our WordPress custom theme development. And today we are going to explore the fundamental differences between pages and posts, and also we are going to explore how can we create our custom post type. By default, WordPress offers posts and pages. First thing first, let's establish the difference between pages and posts in WordPress. Think of pages as the static evergreen content of your website. Pages are perfect for your about us page, your contact page, and any content that does not change often. For example, our home page or your, in this case, our trainer page, courses page, or membership page. I mean, a lot of those. And posts, on the other hand, are dynamic entries that are typically organized by date and are commonly used for blog articles and news updates. They are great for sharing timely information and engaging with your audience, and they mostly get published frequently as if we compare posts with the pages. But what if you want to create other post type of content, like by default we have posts and pages. For what if we need another post type which should say products or events or portfolio items or maybe podcast or anything else unique to your website's purpose. That's where custom post types come in. Okay. Before jumping into it further, let's just explore our database a little bit more and see how WordPress stores those pages, posts, or any other custom post type inside our database. So I'm just, I mean, to open your database, I don't know if you know about that or don't know or no. Let's To open our WordPress database, let's just type localhost in your URL and then click on it, and then you have to click on that link which is phpMyAdmin, and inside there we see our databases here. In our case, I mean the WordPress lecture 1, that's it contains the database named as lecture 1. And whenever you install a fresh WordPress, it offers 12 tables which serve different kind of data. We are going to explore all of those table in detail in our later videos. For now, I'm just going to open that WordPress underscore posts table and see, I mean, it has 48 rows of data, and there are different columns. They are named. And then if we just scroll horizontally a little bit, we can see a column name as post type. That's how WordPress differentiates our posts, pages, or any other custom post type. Okay. By default, we have this post, then our pages, and then page, then again page, and then again pages. For now, we don't have any custom post type, so that's why they are not displayed here. But don't worry. To work with that custom post type, we have two different approaches. In this lecture, I'm going to focus on our first approach, which is creating any post type without coding. Okay, we will cover in our next video that how you can create any custom post type without using any plugin. So for now, I'm just going to click on add new plugin, and here I'm gonna search about custom post type UI. There's a plugin named as custom post type UI or CPT UI. This one, okay, by Web Dev Studios. Click on install now button. Just bear with me, it's almost installed, and click on activate. Okay, that's it. So let's just create our first custom post type. And you have to click on add/edit post type. So I'm gonna create a new post type. For example, they have mentioned you can create a movies post type if we are serving some movies on our website. For example, I'm going to create a post type named as post podcast. Okay, this is the plural name and this is a singular name because these that name is called post, and when we go into our post, we see add new post, which is a singular name. Okay. Okay. And auto populate labels. I'm just click on that one. They just get filled. Should have been filled. I don't know. Okay. It's not working. I don't know why not working. That's fine. We just create. Okay. We don't have that post type slug, which is podcast. Yes, we didn't have the poster plug, that's why. And when I click on that link or that URL, which is populate additional labels based on the chosen labels, so it just created another menu name, which is my podcast. All right, for all posts, for example, this one, it just created automatically. That is all podcasts. For add new button or whenever you click on uh, add new post. I'm just click on gonna rename it as add new podcast. Okay. Okay. Podcast. Okay. Edit podcast, new podcast, view podcast, and it's totally relating our podcast custom post type. Oh, perfect. I'm just click on that button, which is add post type. And as you can see here, we now have our podcast post type. It just literally works like our post, this one. Okay, I'm just gonna click on this one for podcast, and we have now button add new podcast. And then we also can have multiple podcasts. Of course, we can create 100 more custom post types. That's totally fine. But what if I tell you that we can create ACF fields for our custom post type post? Let's just jump to it and create a new field. Name it as podcasts. And here I'm just going to add podcast. I'm just creating a new field, new ACF field, add podcast file. Perfect. Okay, I'm just going to create a file type ACF field, and it has a return value which offers three different types, which is the first one is file array, and the second is file URL. It's gonna return the URL of that file. It's gonna return the ID of that file, and if you select file array, which will return both of those, the file URL and the ID. Perfect. Click on file URL. Okay, and then I'm gonna click on save changes. We just missed one thing, which is we never mentioned that where we need to display that field group. Okay, I'm just going to click on show this field group if post type yes is equal to podcast. Let's just create a new podcast. Click on add new, and here is our ACF field podcast and add podcast file. Perfect. And whenever you click on this, you can you can have any file for your podcast. And of course, in our next lectures, I'm gonna show you the second way how you can create your custom post type without using any plugin. Of course, every time you install a plugin, it contains a lot of CSS and JS files and PHP files. It consumes some amount of memory in your server. So if you don't prefer to use any third-party plugins, of course, you can create your own custom post type without using any plugin using WordPress functions. So we will cover that in our next lectures. And also we will cover that how you can display that custom post type on our front end. For example, in this case, we have like trainers or courses, or maybe we can just create a new menu item which says podcasts, and then inside that page we just display all of our podcasts, and whenever user clicks on those podcasts, they will be listening to our podcast through that file. So we will cover that in coming videos. So that's it for now. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Thank you. Bye bye.